When we praise God, God gets involved. And when God gets involved, he only gets involved because you're working on something. Wait a minute. You're working on something spiritual. So when you don't praise him, when you just sit there and look stuck up and spaghetti, you must don't have nothing you want God to do for you. But if you need God to do something for you, if you need God to move on your behalf, you ought to open up your mouth, give God some praise. If you need God to do something, touch your neighbor and say, I'm praising because I'm working on something and I'm trying to get God to move on my behalf. I shout hallelujah. I say glory to God because I need him to.
You can, God.
Yeah, I just got to see that. He's able. So if he's able, then there's something that I got to do. He said, if you want me involved, come on now. Then you got to open up your mouth and say something. I know you got some situation. Watch this. The situation in life is trying to keep you to keep your mouth shut so that your God won't work and get you to think that God can't do what he promised. We don't serve a dead God. I open up my mouth and give him some praise. Hallelujah. Listen, you got to know your praise does something.
Hallelujah, God.
Come on, shout hallelujah, man. I need God to move. I need God to move. Don't y'all listen, I love y'all, but don't y'all ever wait for me to praise him. When you come into church, you came to give him some praise. You came to give him the glory. So you ought to make that a commitment every time you come in here. Lord, I know I'm in a funk, but hallelujah anyhow. You ought to hallelujah until something changed on you. I don't have the same battle that you have. But I got something that I'm battling, but I need God to move. There'll always be a time that I give God the praise. I don't have to wait on the praise thing.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
He will. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't you ever let me. See, the enemy is trying to take your praise.
Well,
I'm telling you. You know that if you don't praise him, he can go completely to work. And then you start saying things like, well, why is stuff always happening to me? I go to church and it seems like it just gets worse. Well, when you come here, what do you do when you're here? Pastor, you know, everything cool with me. I don't have to. You know, that's what people that struggle and going through something. Let me tell you, like Fred Hammond said, God, if you don't want to praise him, you can't think about the praise him for him. He gave you a brand new mercy. Come on now. Yeah, every day you wake up, he gives you a brand new mercy. Thank you, Father. Some stuff you should get, some death that you should get. God don't allow it to happen because mercy stands in the way. And you ought to just shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Your family is well. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise God. Thank you, Lord.
Our family is so blessed as the Carters in the sense we did some crazy stuff. But however, none of our kids, none of our children are dead. None of our grandchildren are dead. So you got all of that in your family too. You ought to give God some praise. You ought to give God some praise. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Here's my praise.
Hallelujah, Lord.
Does something. My God, my God.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, God.
Hallelujah.
You deserve it. Hallelujah, Father.
Thank you, oh God.
Glory to your name. Hallelujah, Lord.
Stop praising him. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
Come on, God wants to do something.
Glory to your name, Jesus. Hallelujah, Father.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, God.
Hallelujah.
Everlasting.
Glory to God.
Thank you, Father.
You know, I'm going to get to my message, but I was just thinking about just some things on my mind I want to share with you all about making kingdom choices rather than pleasurable choices.
Amen. Amen.
There's a difference between making church choices, right, and kingdom choices and pleasurable choices. See, you grew up in the church and you learned a lot of church things, but you never learned kingdom living. Amen. And so you get kingdom living confused with church living.
Well, say that now.
He didn't bring us into the kingdom of God so that we can stay at a church mindset.
Hello.
All right.
He brought us out of darkness into the, not just a light, he brought us into a marvelous light because it is a kingdom light.
Amen.
It's a kingdom light, it's marvelous.
Yeah.
And the psalmist even saying that, listen, this is the Lord's doing, and it's marvelous in our eyes. Yeah. And so I started I'm watching some of us. I'm watching you because either I'm checking you out, seeing if have you graduated to the kingdom level yet, or are you still hanging around at the church level?
All right.
Amen.
Because at the church level, you do what you want to do.
Come on now.
Amen.
But you swear you in the kingdom. But when you're in the kingdom level, when the king tells you to do something from his word, you ain't got no other choice. I don't have no choice. I do not have a choice but to get up here and preach. Even if nobody paid me, I got to go stand on the street and preach because it is a kingdom mandate. I don't need to be in the church to do it.
That's right. Amen.
Come on now.
That's right.
All right.
Because when you have a church mindset and not a kingdom mindset, you only hang around the church and think, well, the church got to do something for
Come
me.
on now.
No, when you got a kingdom mindset, you move outside of the church. You say, even if God, watch this, even if I, as Toy, even if I can't sing in the church, I ought to be out in the streets.
All right now. All right. No limit.
Because when this kingdom is different than the church.
Amen.
Well,
Come on.
And I'm watching some of us be cool with church living. And watch this, when you have a church living mindset, you feel like you have to do everything.
come on now.
Come on. If it don't happen, and if it don't happen, it's because I didn't do it. Because I didn't do it. That was the problem with Satan. It was an I, selfishness, selfish, wanting to please self more than pleasing God. Come on. Watch this. I'm going to throw this out here right now. Bam, kick it out there. Love y'all, but no offense to you. I just want you to understand. There's a time now, I'm not making an excuse for anybody, but if you worked all night and you still push and press your way to say, listen, I'm not going to another church service just for the pastor, but I'm going to go to the next church service because I need to find myself committed more to the church or to the kingdom of God more than I am committed to the world. Are y'all feeling what I'm saying right there? Let me tell you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. You have a choice to either have a pleasurable moment for yourself, or say, God, I'm going to do this for you, no matter how much it costs me. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I don't feel like doing it, but because of you, I'm going to do it. Does that make sense? See, this is just an example. Because we have gotten so comfortable now in church, we thinking we're kingdom, but we still showing the church mindset.
Come on now.
Because when you kingdom mindset, you put your hands to the plow.
Amen.
And you don't look back.
Amen.
Looking back requires you to make excuses.
Amen.
Are you still here? requires you to make excuses as to why you can't. Okay. So when we have this kingdom mindset, this is what Paul said to us in Romans chapter 12. No, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, that you present your bodies as living sacrifices, and be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you got to think what the word says.
Amen.
And so I have to find myself faithful.
Well,
Watch this. I got to find myself, watch this, when you're really in the kingdom, you're faithful to another man's cause.
amen.
We learned this in being an armor bearer. You become faithful to another man's call, and then God allows your vision and your dreams to come to pass. As long as you find yourself faithful. And so you cannot be making up excuses as to why you know, I'm tired. We all tired. Jesus was straightly tired when he's in the Garden of Gethsemane. What? He was tired.
Amen.
God, can we go another way because I'm tired? But he came to the conclusion. Nevertheless, what? Not my will. It's too many wheels in here that don't have a kingdom mindset.
All right.
Amen.
Are y'all with me?
Amen.
Amen.
It's too many wheels. Y'all right? Pray for me. Y'all pray for me. But I know I'm stepping on toes. And some of y'all don't like it. Amen. But what am I saying to us? We have got to raise our level of commitment and saying, God, I'm going to do more for you than I've been doing for myself.
Amen.
I'm going to do more for you, God, than I have been doing for myself. So watch this. When you ask me to time, God, I'm going to go past time.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Come on.
Amen.
Yeah. I say time, and I use it as an example because some folk ain't time. So if I don't put it out there, how you gonna know if you don't read it? And I'm here telling you, might look this round or whatever you're gonna do, I'm right here. But here's what I'm saying. I don't believe in serving a broke God. So you're gonna hear me talk about it. You're gonna hear me talk about it. If nobody wants to hear it or not, I got to say it.
Amen.
Make you walk home, girl. Make me go back. Turn the seat. Amen. Hallelujah. No, I ain't nobody walking. Okay. You gotta understand, if you really gonna follow after God, it's gonna cost you.
Well, come on now.
It's gonna cost you. If you really gonna follow after him, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You ain't gonna want to do it. But when you make up your mind, God, for you I live, and for you I'm gonna die, and we sing those songs, I'm on the battlefield, I promise him that I will do what? Serve him until you what? So if you're gonna serve him, I'm gonna hit you with this too, and I'm going to my real message. Amen. Check this out, Joyce. When you go to a restaurant, the server comes to you, asks you, what do you want? You order what you want. Let's just say you order a hamburger. The server brings you back a steak. Did the server do what you asked?
No.
Did he do what you asked? I'm just saying, look at it. Some of y'all take mistake. You're like, hey, that's his mistake. It's her mistake. I'm just telling y'all, that is a problem.
Yeah.
But now if you ask, well, let's flip it. If you ask for a steak and they brought you back a hamburger, now you mad. Because a minute ago, that's their mistake. That's their fault. So in the kingdom of God, we can't have a get over mentality. Because it's a lower level way of thinking.
Amen.
No, you still buying food stamps quick.
Come on. You're not trusting.
Come on. Yeah. Quit buying them food stamps. Trust God. Learn how to trust God to provide for you.
Yes.
Okay. So the server brings you back what you asked for. I'm telling you, we are servers to God.
Amen.
Amen.
Come on. Whatever he asks for, that's what we ought to bring him back.
Amen.
So if he asks me to praise him, I ought not to sit up in here.
Yeah.
Come on. When you're serving somebody, you give them what they ask for.
Right. Amen.
You don't shortchange them. You give them what? What they ask for. And if you find yourself being a good servant, promotion is on its way.
Amen. Amen.
Glory.
I don't know how I got here, but we here.
That's okay.
As a servant,
Well, yes.
as a servant of the Most High God, I am required as a kingdom citizen to give him what he asks for and nothing less. If I give him, see, there's a world standard and there's God's standard. And Jesus prayed, he said, Father, I pray that they be in the world, but not of it. And so when sometimes I look at some of us, I see we more in the world and not of it. There has to be some transitioning out of the world. There ought to be something different about you yesterday today than it was yesterday.
Amen. Amen.
Come on. Yeah. Somebody shout straight street.
Straight street.
Yeah. God said, if you're going to follow me, you're going to have to live a straight life.
Come on. All right.
Amen.
There's a straight life that you're going to have to live. And watch this. You can't go wherever you want to go.
Come on. All right.
Because on the straight street, it does not require you to make some U-turns. Okay, you can't say that, Pastor. On straight street, exactly, if you decide to get off the straight street and do what you want to do, then yes, U-turns are permitted. But we need to quit having excuses.
Amen.
Yeah, I was talking to one person, and I said, "You coming to? Not no offense to anybody. I said, you coming to the anniversary?" I'm like, let me check my schedule because I might have something on that day. Wait a minute, you've been walking with me for how many years? And this is a celebration. I'm not mad. Don't think I'm mad. I'm just using exactly an example. Because I watch you show up at a worldly person's party and post that all on Facebook. But here's a man that is watching over your soul, praying for you and your family, and you got to make up an excuse. And you have to check your calendar to see if you can.
Glory.
I don't know. I have to see. That's what I'm talking about. It's pleasurable moments.
Right.
Pleasurable choices are God's choices. Kingdom choices. Y'all follow what I'm saying? A lot of the times, it's more what we don't feel like doing is what we should do.
That's right.
Amen.
Lady Tanya, I love my wife. Lady Tanya last week said, listen, and this is just an example. I'm not fussing at anybody. I'm just showing you an example. I want you to see it. My wife said to me, she said, listen, I know you got to go and preach, but I know we got a lot of stuff because we trying to prepare ourselves for fasting and we ain't been to the store yet. So that requires a lot of our time. And I know that if we don't get this taken care of, then we won't be able to fast this week. And so she said, I'm in a dilemma. Do I go with you or do I go home and take care of the house? She said, but I feel bad if I don't go with you. I feel bad because if I don't go with you, because when I look at our people, some of them won't be committed to going with you because they're seeking pleasurable moments more than seeking a kingdom moment. So they'll make an excuse as to why they can't come. So that our church can be well represented, I'm going to go. And we're going to make this whole fasting thing work too. Do you hear the commitment in what she's saying? And so I just need us to raise our level of commitment and quit making excuses as to why we can't. Because what we do is seek pleasurable moments. Watch this. This is what he said. He said, men in the church will become lovers of themselves.
That's right.
Come on. Ask yourself, am I really a lover of myself or am I a lover of God? Come on, ask yourself. You need to do some introspection. Have I become a lover of myself more than I have become a lover of God? So what happens when a kingdom opportunity presents itself and you got a pleasurable moment opportunity to present itself, which one do you choose?
Amen.
And whichever one you choose, it'll let you know where you are. Y'all with me? Pastor, you ain't gave us no Bible yet. Okay. Here's the story of 1 Kings chapter 19. Verse 19. Here's the story. There's a man by the name of Elisha and Elijah. Elijah comes to Elisha, lay his mantle on him, right? He lays his mantle on him, and that was a sign that you got to leave from what you're doing and come follow me. Watch this. Elisha goes to Elijah and said, listen, let me go and let my parents know that I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going to follow you in ministry. Y'all with me? So he goes to his parents and talks to them and let them know that, hey, I'm getting ready to step into the ministry and I'm going to follow after this man of God. Because what I've been doing for myself ain't working. What I've been doing for myself, I have been pleasing myself. And something more powerful has been extended to me. Now I'm going to go after that more than what I've been doing here.
Right.
Watch this. It says in 19 that Elijah was plowing the field with oxen. Oxen together, he had 12. So he's plowing the field. The oxen had to be working together in order for the field to be cultivated, in order for the seed to be sown in the field. So now Elijah says, listen, I'm picking up too much. Watch this. When Jesus got him some disciples, how many did he pick?
12.
Old Testament, Elijah had 12 oxen working for him. Watch this. He leaves, as Jesus would say, he leaves his father and his mother. Get rid of the oxen. And saying that there's a calling on my life. Now, in order for the vision that God has for my life to come to pass, I have to submit to another man's dream. dream was here. But his dream, in order for me to fulfill the dream that God wants me to fulfill, I got to connect and follow after this man of God. And once I follow him, my life is going to take on a whole new level. Watch this. I already know how to plow. Because God didn't take the plowing away from me. It's still there. Watch this, Toya. So when stuff get hard, because I'm familiar with plowing, I ain't got no option. But because I've been conditioned in the natural, because I know how to work it in the natural, so when an army comes up against me, I don't fear because I already know how to plow spiritually. But I have to connect and follow after this other man. He leaves his mother and father, follow after Elijah. And Elijah tries to deter him from following. So I say an example. I touch your neighbor and say, Pastor ain't mad at anybody. I'm just giving you an example. So if I say, this is an example, and I'm just using it from last time. If I say, let's go to another church, and your condition is, I want to do what I want to do, then you're not following after another man's condition. You doing what you want to do, but you want the blessing. No. It works as you submit. If you don't feel like doing it, it's an indication that you need to do it.
All right.
Paul even said it. Man, the things that I don't want to do, I find myself doing. Now he's talking about sin. He's talking about sin. He's talking about pleasurable moments. The things that I don't feel like doing. The things I ought to do. The things of what I ought to do, I find myself not doing those things. Because it's easier to do the things that I don't want to do because I'm familiar with doing them already. Come on. But it's hard to do spiritual things. It's hard to stay connected to something spiritual. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Elijah follows Elisha. He asks Elijah come to him and say, listen, don't follow me anymore. Elijah said, as long as the Lord did, I'm going to follow you. Do you see how connected he is to follow the principle? If you work the principle, after 3 times he told him, you follow me to here, you follow me today, you follow me to here. Now, what is it that you want?
All right.
Wait a minute, Tanya. Wait a minute. You got to hear what I just said. It's not until you show that you are faithful and following, I get a word from God to ask you, what is it that you want?
All right.
He says, I don't want a crib. I don't want a house. I don't need a wife. I don't need a job. Just give me a double portion of what you got. And I'm telling you that God is shifting me to a place that the enemy is getting scared. I'm telling you, he's getting so scared that God showed me a dream last week, and I told Tanya about it, that the enemy said, he showed up in all white. He looked like Colonel Sanders, the man from Church Chicken. And he had an entourage with him. And he said, watch this. And my mentor was in the dream. He said, Satan has unleashed an attack on you and your family. He said, but you can close the door. I just watch this. He said to me, I just need you to follow what I'm saying.
All right.
And did you not know? As soon as I had the dream, Monday, a letter came from my mentor, and he said to me in the dream, he said to me in the letter, Satan has launched an attack on you and your family. Watch this. Watch this. It don't just stop with my immediate family. It's in the church family too. Because I saw, watch this. I can tell you this part. I saw not only Satan himself, but he had 5 other spirits with him. And the man of God, my mentor sent me some instructions. He said, now, if you do this and confess this, if you follow the simple instructions, he said, don't turn this away.
All right.
Don't turn this away. Don't you? He said, listen, although I can't be there with you, it's like I'm standing at your door, knocking at your door. And you need to open the door and let me in. Don't treat this like it's just something casual. And I could be just like some of us. I'm just going to treat it casual. It don't mean nothing. I'll just let this bypass. But I didn't just think about me and my family. I thought about everybody in the church. Because if he gets the pastor family, guess what? Guess who else he's coming after? So I didn't treat it like. He gave me some instructions. He said, do this, confess this, plead the blood over this, sow this seed. Put the seed in the ground. He instructed me. He said, listen, make sure, don't you let me knock at this door and you don't open it. Because if I was presently there with you, you would open the door. But because I sent it through a letter, come on, somebody. Because he sent it through a letter, he decided to say, don't you take this lightly.
Amen.
If I don't do this, it can cost the ministry.
Glory be to God.
Watch this. If he gets me, guess what happens? Everybody runs.
That's right.
But I followed the instructions. And now, watch this. This is what I got to understand. It's though the weapon has been formed.
All right.
Amen.
It has been formed, but guess what? It ain't going to prosper. And so watch this. Some things are going to happen in your life and you're going to wonder, well, why did this happen? Why did it come this way? God said, I have allowed it to be formed, but it will not prosper. I don't want to go through nothing. I don't want to go through it either. But however, God, watch this. God already showed me in the dream the attack is coming. Then my man of God confirms it that it's coming.
All right.
He showed it to me first. And so I'm warning y'all so when it happens, you don't consider it something strange. Say, Pastor said it was going to happen, that it was formed, but it will not.
Hallelujah, God. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
But it will not prosper.
Hallelujah.
Come on, shout, it will not prosper.
It will not prosper.
It's formed, but it won't prosper. It's formed, but it won't prosper. I have already pleaded the blood of Jesus over the situation, so it won't prosper. It's going to stick his head up. It's going to raise his head, but it will not.
Hallelujah, God. Bless you, God. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Because I could have took the letter and just read it and just been like, oh, he just, And I'm saying to you today, as your pastor, do not take what I'm saying light.
Hallelujah, God.
Don't take what I'm saying light. All right.
Hallelujah, God.
So Elijah, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Elijah followed Elijah. Elijah followed Elijah and said, listen, I need encouragement. double. I need a double.
Yes, God.
I need a double because what I'm getting ready to deal with, I can't go back the same way that I can't go back into meeting the same people. I just left some folk. So they don't want to know, was it worth it?
Yes. Hallelujah, God.
They gonna want to know what you went through. Was it you know, you fall out of the man, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? Watch this. And on one of William McDowell song, he said, listen, there were 500 people that were supposed to meet Jesus go to the upper room to be endued with power. Jesus told 500 to go, but only 120.
My Lord.
All of them got the same invitation. But how many did what he asked? What are you saying, Pastor?
Hallelujah.
That was less than half that showed up, but all of them got the same invitation. I hope y'all not missing what I'm saying. I can't let just happen. It got to be all of us.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you, God.
Okay. Elijah asks for double, just to make sure he got it. Come on. I'm trying to get. I feel it. Pick me up right here. After this attack, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm saying in the spirit. After this attack, well, I don't want to be attacked. It's already launched. The missile cannot be returned. It's already been sent. And I'm just letting you know that it's coming, but it can't explode. Y'all hear what I'm saying? It's coming, but Toya, it can't explode. It wants to disperse some stuff, but it can't happen. So watch this. How does that happen, Sister Bob? The enemy sends the fiery darts. He sends the missile. They're trying to land somewhere, but they can't.
All right.
Because what God said, this attack is preparing you for the double.
Yes. Hallelujah.
You right there. That's a good time to shout hallelujah. This attack is preparing you for what? You need a double anointing. You don't need to be a good old church boy. You need a double anointing for what? You don't know God is real after this attack. Watch this. You gonna know you got something. You gonna know you got an anointing. You gonna know that I have been changed. You gonna know God could nobody bring me through this but you. He goes.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
He goes. Let the people know. Y'all want to know what I got? They standing on the other side of the Jordan. They standing over there and said, "Come on and cross the other side. Come on back over here." He said, "Y'all want to see what I got? I don't pay the cost for this. I followed this man. I followed after this vision. I served this man wholeheartedly. So what was on his life has now come up on my life. And you don't see the devil operating in my life. So he picks up the mantle, strikes the water. Water parts for him. And he walks across on dry.
All right now.
Watch this. No mud gets on his feet. Anything wet. when you know you got something, when you're going to know you got it after this attack.
Amen.
And don't you come in here whimpering and crying and complaining. You get up in here, you praise God like ain't nothing happened. I won't see y'all sounding like, "Oh, it's me." I already told you it's coming. Why is this happening? Don't you get in? You got to tell your piece part of the story. Get up in here and praise God.
Yes.
And act like I got the victory anyhow. It's just a matter of time when I come out on the other side of this because I already win.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Here's the attack. is coming for your character. Folk are getting ready to start lying.
My Lord.
But don't you let the lie be the truth.
That's right.
Yeah. And I can tell y'all, listen, and my friend just told me, he said, listen, whatever you do, if you're doing something wrong, don't you trust your cover-up plan. If you got a cover-up plan, don't you trust it. A cover-up plan is not fail-proof. It will get exposed. If God had to send a Nathan to you and tell you a story about yourself, you say, whoa. Yeah, like they go, who's doing it to so-and-so? Sir, that man be you.
Yeah.
That woman be you. That's you. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Somebody shout straight street.
Straight street.
God says, listen, I need you to get on the straight and the narrow.
Yes, God.
I need, because on the straight and narrow, you got to stay focused. I used to watch, you remember the story, the Indiana Jones story? This is going back to your mind, maybe y'all don't know. I mean, y'all watch Indiana Jones, amen. So in Indiana Jones, there were certain parts that they had to walk across this valley. And on the valley, they had this wooden bridge. In order to get to the other side, they got to look straight. Looking back is not where I need to be. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to get to the other side, so I can't look back. I can't look back trying to go straight. God said, I need you no matter how hard the attack comes. Come on, Minister Bear. Come. Watch this. Put your Bible down. Get up here, Ronzel. No, you stay right. I want y'all to see what I'm saying. Go, stand right there by the point. I'm trying to get to the other side. But while I'm going, I'm bent over, but I'm still walking straight. I can't let this stop me. So when they talk about my character, it's going to hit my stomach and I'm going to want to cry, but I can't let this stop me from getting to the other side because I'm trying to go straight and not go back. He done shot his best shot, but I'm still moving. I want to go where I came from to get to where I need to be. Because what's over there for me is my double. Joyce, what's over here is my single. It was an anointing that I can handle over here. But because God's having an attack is coming.
Yes, Lord.
Now, he done shot his best shot. But I'm still moving. Now, he gonna shoot this guy. I'm leaning to the side, but I haven't fallen off a straight street. Because when God, I remember, watch this. I remember Taylor used to bowl. Used to try to bowl and take a bowl. And so they got these little things just in case you can't really bowl. They pull out some safeguards. Just in case, James, you can't hit the pin. God has let me know when you on the straight and narrow, I have already put up some safeguards so that you can knock down everything. Because it's on the what? Straight and narrow. It's straight and it's narrow. It's what? Straight and it's. So I watch this at this point because it's straight and narrow. I have no other choice if I don't quit but to hit my target. I have no other choice. Hallelujah. So in the bowling,
They put them little safeguards up. The whole target is to get you to knock down the kings. But if you didn't have the guards up, you'll have to be skilled. I'm getting ready to tell them, I just got hit, but I'm still on the straight and narrow. But I'm still moving. I ain't stopped. I'm still faithful to another man's vision. I ain't stopped. Oh, y'all still here? So watch this. I done got hit by two things, but it ain't stopped. Because I'm still moving. Because watch this. What's more important to me than me stopping and crying and having a pity party is I got to get to the other side. Because once I get to the other side, I receive the double. So once I'm there, once I'm hearing the double, watch this, Ronnie. Watch this thing. Once I'm hearing the double, the enemy can pick the wrong one to fight. When I'm here, now I'm in the double. I'm in the double now. Things in my life, watch this, have got to start doubling. Things in my life now, watch this, have got to start doubling. Watch this, James. Check this out. I got caught in a dilemma. And later time I had to sit down and think. We thought about it and I'm like, yeah, because I interviewed for a job that's going to pay me a lot more money than the one that I testified to y'all about. I testified to y'all about, let me just throw that out. I testified to y'all about $45,000. But God had planned for $62,000. So I interviewed for the job. Talked to my manager and said, I want this job. He said, I'll see what I can do. Now I got a dilemma though. Because in the job interview they told me, oh y'all didn't see. Thank you for doing that. In the job interview they told me, we're going to need you in training for the whole month of October and then a couple more weeks after that. I said, hold up now. I got either a pleasurable moment or I got a kingdom moment. The pleasurable moment says, take the job. The kingdom moment says, no, you need to be down at strategies conference so that you can make sure that your folk get blessed. Which one do you choose? I got a dilemma. Which one do I choose? Do I take the 61,000, James, or do I go after the kingdom moment? I mean, I said, Pastor, take the 61,000. You know what I said? I done walked off jobs. God told me to leave jobs. So if I do a kingdom moment, that means that God got something way more better. So I said, listen, I'm going to go ahead and forget about the job when they offer it to me because the kingdom of God is more important to me. Y'all got to hear what I'm saying. Everybody can't live like this. Everybody won't walk like this. I believe God more than I believe a man giving me a job. He gave me this job. Watch this. The job that they want to give me, I'm going to put that as seed in the ground. You got to know how to work. Do you hear what I'm saying? They're going to offer me this job. I know they're going to, but I'm going to turn it down and say, listen, you see, everybody can't do it. I'm going to turn it down and say, Lord, I'm putting the seed in the ground. Because I don't know what you're going to do. And then when I made up my mind, the Holy Spirit said, now watch this. The Holy Spirit said, as soon as I made up my mind, I said, I'm going to the conference. The Holy Spirit said, now this is what I want you to do. Start negotiating it. You still going, but tell them. I tell them y'all ain't ready for this. When God's in it, it wasn't until I made up my mind, said, we going to the strategy. Holy Ghost said, I had this here for you all the time. Now, expect to negotiate with them. When they tell you, you got the job. Tell them you can't work until such and such time. Will y'all still hold the position? Amen. Y'all
release. And I'm trying to tell you, God trained me years ago to walk off jobs. Because just in case another situation pop up like this, will I choose the kingdom or will I choose this money? Which one are you going to choose? You can't serve two masters. You're either going to love one and hate the other. I want to tell you where my loyalty is. It's to God all the way. Because he's the one gave me the job that I'm at now. What makes you think he won't open up another door?
Hallelujah.
What makes you think? I mean, I was born at 62,000. Houston. 62,000. Houston. I can use the 62,000. But what I need over here might cost more than 62,000. Because the only thing I can see is what man is offering me. But what I see over here, y'all still here?
Thank you, Lord.
Logan, watch this. This challenge, I ain't even worried about how we gonna pay for it.
That's right.
How we all gonna get down there. You just say you wanna go. My faith is crazy like this. You just say, you say you wanna go, watch provision show up. Just watch it show up. So Daryl, watch this. I'm 61,000. Kingdom of God. I got a pleasurable moment. Come on, this ain't gonna do nothing but gratify my flesh, make me feel good, and make me buy more stuff that I don't really need. Get me distracted and be self-glorified instead of God glorified. Are y'all seeing what I'm saying? So watch this. When I make the decision that I'm gonna glorify God, that means I'm gonna go down to Houston.
All right.
Amen. Thank you, God.
I'm back.
Thank you, God.
Back to last Sunday. Do you want to make a pleasurable moment or do you want to make a kingdom moment? You want to make a pleasurable decision or do you want to make a kingdom decision? Do you want to make a church decision or do you want to make a kingdom decision? Church decision, I always say I'm tired and I got an excuse and I can talk myself out of it. But a kingdom,
Amen.
I can justify how I can use this $61,000. I can justify that. But if God's saying, listen, I gave you that job that you're in now so that you can be able to take off and get to the places that I need you to get at so I can release better anointings on your life. Amen.
Amen.
You throw the ball at y'all court. If you was me, which one would you take?
Hallelujah.
Think about it. And honestly, you'd be like, I don't know, Pastor. I might got to pray and fast. I don't know. I need to go stand in line for a prophecy to hear somebody. So I'll give you all that. Give me the money. But because I believe God wants to do something so supernatural in our
Yes,
lives.
God.
I want him to do something so supernatural that I'm willing to put the seed of the job in the ground in order for God to bring forth a harvest that's going to be way better. Because if he brought it to me one time, he can bring it to me again.
All right.
And I'm getting ready to get out of here. Y'all got it?
Amen.
Paul on Straight Street. Elijah on Straight Street. I mean, they on the straight and narrow. The Bible records that in Acts chapter 9, that Paul, that Saul, after he got converted,
he got sold out.
Come on, come on,
After he was the only one that seen Jesus.
come
But
on.
everybody else heard Jesus speak.
Right. Amen.
He saw him when he got knocked off his horse. And God blinded him. He saw him. And then after he saw him, he said, straightway after Ananias came to him and laid his hands on him and got the scales to fall off his eyes. He looked now and says, listen, I'm on the straight and narrow. And the Bible says, straightway, he started preaching in the synagogues and saying, Christ that these brothers have been preaching about, he's the real deal.
Come on, yeah.
I've been changed, I'm sold out, and I'm for this cause. And folks were saying, ain't this the same guy that was getting ready to kill people? Is this the same guy that dragged folk out to jail? Yeah. But they said he had an encounter. I'm getting ready to get, I'm going, I'm telling you, I'm going out of here. Paul now, watch this, receives an anointing on his life after he had did a bunch of wrong. I ain't gonna mess with y'all with that. But here Saul is changed now. He's straightway preaching what God has told him to preach because he got a vision when he was blind and he came into the truth. And I'm trying to tell y'all, the anointing that is getting ready to be released on your life is going to attract the favor that you need for this next season. Amen. Come on, give God some praise right there. Find yourself straight street.
Straight street.
Gotta get you on there. Stay on the straight and narrow. Don't you back up off of it. Just because you get hit. Somebody hurt your feelings because they gonna talk about you. But I'm a good person. I ain't gonna say that time. This is what I hear the Holy Spirit saying. Come with me, Tommy. Come with me. I mean, he needs some favor.
Amen.
I mean,